Hi everybody, I'm Forbes Riley, and I hope I look familiar from all my years on some of your favorite television shows and movies, or maybe you grew up with me doing infomercials and live home shopping. Well, I'll tell you what, my personal passion is health and wellness. In fact, I'm inducted into the National Fitness Hall of Fame. Now, there's a few things that you may not know about me. The first is that 22 years ago, I lost both of my parents to cancer. And just recently, I went through the passing of a very dear friend to cancer and another to heart disease. Both of them had young children, and what they all had in common was that by the time they got diagnosed, it was too late. Now, today's show is not meant to scare you, but it is meant as a wake-up call, because if we could do something about early detection for cancer or for heart disease, wouldn't you want to know about it? All right, on the show today, I'm joined by a very dear friend of mine. He's an executive producer, worked with him many times, named Sean Cook. And tragically, just recently, he lost his oldest son to a medical condition. And we are both on a mission right now to see how we can save lives and prevent the suffering that we have both endured, okay? So right now, I'd like you to meet my very dear friend, Sean Cook.
Forbes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you're right, I am on a mission. Because, as we all know, some people have pre-existing conditions, right? And those pre-existing conditions, they don't know about until it's too late.
And by the way, I have to say, I'm very sorry for your loss. I can feel this.
Well, that boy's going to have some power, because I'm going to talk to the audience and tell everybody, you've got to look after yourself.
Right.
You've got to be proactive about your health. And you know what that means, but does the audience know what that means?
Well, here's the problem, is that we all know when you're sick. You know when you have sniffles, you know when you have a cold,
Right.
cancer, disease, and death.
Right.
But how healthy are you? So if I said to you, do you know if any of your arteries are blocked? Do you know that people literally die like that all the time?
My business partner, Alan Matthews, God bless his soul, we became very close. Massive heart attack at 72 years old. Wouldn't go see a cardiologist. Wouldn't get a CAT scan. Totally avoidable. Just a boy, pancreatic cancer, another very, very close friend of mine, who maybe if he'd gotten scanned or had been proactive about his health, if they could have found it earlier. Because what happens is by the time they find out, it's too late. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times, by the time you're presenting with conditions and you go in there and you get CAT scanned, the CAT scan has in the past been used as a tool to make sure that you're A, brain dead. Okay, yep, he's brain dead. B, this tumor is inoperable. Why wait? Why wait?
So what many people at home may not realize is that by the time you get a screening because your doctor recommended it, you're showing symptoms. Well, then it might be too late. So we're talking on today's show
Right.
about an affordable, accessible technology to everybody that allows you to get a pain-free scan and to understand if you've got any blockages in your arteries.
Right.
Actually, it's so amazing. This scan tells you everything in your body.
Well, let me tell you what happened. I set out to try and find a proactive solution to diagnosing pre-existing conditions. That was my mission. And you know, from all the work we've done between neuropathy and stem cell and everything, I knew a lot of people in the business.
Right.
I only found one place in America, and it's in South Florida, and actually, folks, it's where we are right now, that believes in what I've been looking for, and I'm beyond excited, and I just want to stand on the rooftops and just tell everybody I've found something proactive, and it's called getting a CAT scan before there's something wrong.
Why is this so unique?
Folks, if you went to the doctor right now
Right.
and said, hey, I'd like to have a CAT scan to make sure that I'm okay, he's going to say no, because the insurance companies are going to pay for it, because there's nothing wrong with you. Now you go out there and you're bleeding, or you've got an obstruction, then you get a CAT scan. But the beauty of this, from talking to the owner, Tom, who's an amazing guy, is that once you get the information to your doctor, and you have a condition, which about 20% of people he scanned approximately have a condition, then the insurance company cuts in because the doctor has to do it. So you're almost leveraging to the doctor and saying, there's something wrong with me, you need to fix me.
Now, there is a condition that you all need to know about, because the symptom of this condition that a lot of people are walking around with like a ticking time bomb is called the widowmaker. Explain what that is.
The widowmaker is a particular artery that when it gets blocked, it's almost 100% certain that you're going to die from a massive heart attack.
And you don't know you're going to have this until you die.
Pretty much the first inkling that there's something wrong is sudden death. In fact, in my research, I found an amazing video. And I would love to play it right now for the audience, because I think a picture says 1,000 words, a video says 10,000 words.
All right, let's take a look.